And after singing a hymn, they went out to the Mount of Olives. Verse 31. Then Jesus said to them, you will all fall away because of me this night, for it is written, I will strike the shepherd, and the sheep of the flock will be scattered. But after I have been raised from the dead, I will go ahead of you to Galilee. But Peter replied to him, even if they all fall away because of you, I will never fall away. Jesus said to him, truly I say to you that this very night before rooster crows, you will deny me 3 times. Peter said to him, even if I have to die with you, I will not deny you. All the disciples said the same thing as well. Then Jesus came with them to a place called Gethsemane. Here we go. And told his disciples, sit here while I go over there and pray. And he took Peter and the 2 sons of Zebedee with him and began to be grieved and distressed. Then he said to them, my soul is deeply grieved to the point of death. Remain here and keep watch with me. And he went a little beyond them and fell on his face and prayed, saying, my Father, if it is possible, let this cup pass from me. Yet not as I will, but as you will. Your turn.
Okay, start at 36. Then Jesus came with them to a place called Gethsemane, olive press. Now, what's an olive press? An olive press is a machine that once you pick the olives off the trees, you put them in the, it's a large tub, usually made of wood, and it has a top that you put on top, and there's a spout that as you crush the grapes, the oil seeps out of the crushed grapes into a container for the oil to be captured. Okay, now the oil press is usually has a like a screw top where you tighten it down, all right, or you put like a rod through it to and you walk around, or have a donkey walk around to crush the grapes, because you got to do some. It takes a lot of pressure to make the olive oil. So Gethsemane was a place of pressure. Okay, it was a place of pressure where they made olive oil, and it takes pressure to make olive oil. Okay. And he told his disciples, sit here while I go over there and pray. And taking with him Peter and the 2 sons of Zebedee, James and John, he began to be grieved and greatly distressed. And he said to them, listen to what he said to them, my soul is deeply grieved, pressure, so that I am almost dying of sorrow, pressure. Stay here and stay awake and keep watch with me. And after going a little further, he fell down and prayed, saying, my Father, if it is possible, that is consistent with your will. So when we pray according to his will, that means the thing I'm about to pray for has to be consistent with his will. You're not praying if it's not consistent with his will. There are boundaries around prayer. And the number one is it must be consistent with his will.